There are places on this planet that remain untouched, unseen, and completely unexplored. In the age of satellites, GPS, and Google Earth, it's hard to believe that there are still massive regions we know almost nothing about. But there are. And what hides inside these forgotten corners of Earth is still a mystery. Maybe ancient secrets, untouched species, or even clues to our past. Today we're diving into the last unexplored places on Earth, and some of them might be closer than you think. So buckle up, because what you're about to discover goes beyond maps, beyond science, and into the unknown. Let's start in Marie Byrd Land, Antarctica. An enormous stretch of frozen wilderness, larger than most countries. And here's the crazy part. It doesn't belong to anyone, that's right. It's one of the only places on Earth that isn't claimed by any nation. Not only is it uninhabited, but it's also almost completely unexplored. Temperatures can drop below -50 degrees Celsius, and blizzards can last for days. Satellite imagery can only reveal so much, and most of what we know comes from aerial surveys, not boots on the ground. Some researchers believe the area could hold preserved ecosystems or even ancient meteorites buried deep beneath the ice. Think about that, a place on Earth that nobody owns, where nobody lives, and where we still have no idea what's buried under miles of snow. Next up, the Vale do Javari in the Brazilian Amazon. This region is so remote and inaccessible that it's often called the black hole of the Amazon. It's home to the largest concentration of uncontacted tribes in the world. These are people who have lived for thousands of years with zero contact with the outside world. Brazilian authorities have established protected zones to keep outsiders away, not just to protect the tribes, but also because entering these areas can be life-threatening. The jungle here is so dense, so wild, that even drones have trouble mapping it. What we do know comes from satellite heat mapping and flyovers. Some scientists believe that parts of the forest have never been stepped in by modern humans. Imagine an entire ecosystem where time stands still, untouched by civilization. Now we go beneath the surface, to a place so deep light doesn't reach it. Welcome to the Veryovkina cave in Georgia, the deepest cave on Earth, plunging more than 2,200 meters down into the Earth's crust. That's deeper than the tallest skyscraper is high. Exploring it is incredibly dangerous. Teams of elite cave divers and climbers have tried and failed. It takes days to descend with tight vertical shafts, freezing temperatures, and flooded chambers. In some areas, the air is toxic. The deeper they go, the stranger things get. Unique microorganisms, bizarre rock formations, and total silence. It's the closest thing we have to a real-life descent into the underworld. From deep underground, let's rise to the surface of another mystery, the Dachaidan region in China, part of the larger Dachaidan basin. It looks like a Martian desert, surreal landscapes, salt flats, and colored mineral lakes that don't even look real. This place is so remote and so harsh that large parts remain completely unmapped. Temperatures fluctuate wildly, and sudden sandstorms can bury equipment in seconds. Chinese authorities have used the area for space training simulations because it's the closest thing we have on Earth to the surface of Mars. But here's the twist. Explorers have reported signs of ancient, unknown structures. Lines, mounds, and patterns in the ground that hint at lost civilizations. But with so little access, it's impossible to confirm. What we're left with is an eerie, alien-looking landscape that refuses to give up its secrets. And then there's the deep ocean. You've probably heard this before. We've explored more of the moon than we have of our own ocean floor, but let's go deeper, literally. The Hadal zone, which includes trenches like the Mariana Trench, is the least explored environment on the planet. These trenches reach depths of up to 11,000 meters. That's 7 miles down. It's a place of crushing pressure, total darkness, and alien-like creatures. Less than 5% of the ocean floor has been mapped in detail, and new species are discovered every time scientists dare to send a submersible that deep. Bioluminescent fish, giant amphipods, jelly-like blobs that don't even have names yet. And somewhere down there, maybe even deeper, lies what we simply haven't found yet. Lost wrecks, ancient structures, or something we can't even imagine. But it's not just natural places that remain unexplored. Some urban ruins have been entirely reclaimed by nature and forgotten, like the crumbling city of Pripyat near Chernobyl. While it's technically known and mapped, large sections remain completely untouched since the 1986 disaster. Wild animals roam freely through what used to be classrooms, hospitals, and apartments. Trees grow inside buildings. Entire parts of the city have collapsed, creating underground pockets no one has entered in decades. Radiation makes exploration dangerous, and many believe that relics of the Soviet era remain locked inside those ruins, undisturbed, preserved, and hidden from time itself. Then there's Bouvet Island, located in the South Atlantic Ocean. It's often called the most remote island on Earth, a tiny volcanic island, fully covered in ice, with no ports, no runways, and surrounded by brutal waters. It belongs to Norway, but no one lives there, no one can. There's only one way to reach it, by helicopter during rare weather windows. The few expeditions that have landed there describe an eerie silence and signs of past visitors, abandoned boats, debris, and strange animal patterns. But no one knows who left them. It's like the island doesn't want to be visited, and honestly, it almost never is. These places remind us of something powerful. We don't know everything. In a world obsessed with control and knowledge, these blank spaces on the map are proof that the unknown still exists. Maybe that's terrifying, or maybe it's kind of beautiful. Because as long as there are unexplored places, there's still something left to discover. So, the next time you feel like everything's already been found, remember, Earth still holds secrets. And maybe, just maybe, some of them are better left hidden. If you like this video and want more deep dives into the hidden corners of our world, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. There's so much more to uncover, and trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next.